So you're a runner and you notice your ankle mobility is not that great, or your toes don't move as well as they should. Or you're not a runner, but you're noticing that your legs just cramp up quite a bit. This video is just for you. Hey, I'm Dr. Shaki from Irvine Spine and Wellness Center, your Irvine Chiropractic and Posture Clinic. And so make sure you watch this video right now. All right, so I'm just gonna jump right in and do this one exercise. What you're gonna do is I'm gonna hold on to this table just because it's easier. So what you're gonna do is your ankles are right under your knees and right on the same line as the middle of your inguinal, what's this called? Groin. So the middle of it lines up with the knee and with your ankle. So in other words, as you're sitting here, your legs are not out or too far in, or your ankles are not doing anything funky like that. So everything's on the same line and as wide apart, your ankles are as wide apart as your pelvis is. You're not gonna bring your knees in just that way. You need to make sure you're sitting nice and with your legs engaged. Your heels not pointing inward or outward, but it's really lining up with your seat bone, which is the bony part of your butt. So what you want to do is you're hip hinging, not doing this. That's not a hip hinge. You're hip hinging forward. As you're hip hinging forward, you bring your, I'm going to hold it. Can you see my ankles, everything? So we're going to bring the heels down. I'm not going down this way. I'm really trying to, opening up the back of my ankles here. So I'm going to bring that back. And then I'm gonna lift myself up with my toes, lower, down, neutral, up, down. So when I'm bringing myself up, I'm really loading this. So if you can't load it for whatever reason, then don't load it. Just go through the movement just like that. Can you see my ankles here? So I'm going to do it only on one side so I can describe it. So I'm just simply going through this movement while stabilizing myself from the hip joint up. So it's going to look like that versus that's a little bit more advanced where I lift, engage the muscles to lift me up, to load the joint a little bit more. I think that if you're a runner, you should be doing this every single day. If your ankles are not going through a proper movement, everything above is going to be compromised. I see a lot of runners with this issue specifically, and you have no idea how much pain it's gonna save you from having. Anyway, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, make sure you do so now, and until next time, take care.